All right, friends, here we go. It is time for match day number 8 of the Division 1 season. Big game today, this, for Ajax. Because realistically, Ajax here, if they do not win today's game, it's going to depend mostly, I think, on the result elsewhere, as Bordeaux is actually hosting, they're hosting Wolverhampton later tonight. As the table looks like this, Ajax sit on 3 points coming into this round. If they are behind by 6 points or more going into match day number 9, they are almost certainly relegated, confirmed. I think realistically that is kind of the situation that we're at. It really is something where this Ajax team, I think, considering the season they had last year, are in such an odd position that, well, that's pretty much it. They have no idea how they have slipped. They fell from grace after tonight. Already a foul in the early going. It's going to be Bruno Fernandes with this free kick on the edge of the 18-yard box. I would guess at least 20 yards away from goal. At a bit of a weird angle. 4 men in the box here for Miami. Have to wait and see. Miami, the in-season tournament champions, crowned on Sunday, just a couple of days ago, versus the go-ahead Eagles. Swung in, looking for Benzema, can't get it. Oh, goodness me, it's a drop kick by Cristiano Ronaldo. It's out wide to Fernandes, to Shaw, to Sandro Tonali. And already Miami looking well with Benzema. Can't get it to go. De Jong to Frimpong, but it's given away again. And it's Tonali once more. Tried to find Modric, couldn't do it. It's with Marcus Rashford. To Ronaldo, back to Rashford. That pass taken away. Modric to Grealish. I'll try to get it past De Ligt. Couldn't quite do it, but we'll get the ball back. It's Jack Grealish. Forward to Fernandes. Under pressure from Joelinton in the corner. He'll play backwards to Hakimi. Back inwards to Thiago Silva. To Modric, to Tonali. And now, with Phil Foden in the 18-yard box, although Jurrien Timber does well, and Manuel Neuer clears it away. Only 10 minutes in here, and already Ajax have been under a lot of pressure. Have only really gotten the ball out of their own defensive half, maybe once or twice so far. More of the same from Ajax this season. Haven't really found their rhythm. And with only 2 match day to go, it's looking like it's going to be increasingly likely that just plain out doesn't happen. So Neuer, who's taking it some ways out of his box now. To the chest of Silva. Now with Karim Benzema. Now has Grealish. Grealish inwards to Modric. To Fernandes. Can't get the shot off. It's actually good defending then. But the last person in front of goal, inside the box that you want with the ball. It's now with Luka Modric. Finding Karim Benzema with Fernandes in the middle, but tackled. Good defending that time, once again from De Ligt. Actually, Ajax defending well despite the amount of pressure that they're under. All right, Timber, back inwards to De Jong, back to Timber again. Benzema. Fernandes. Going to try to get round and find something. It's inwards to Modric. Tackled. Joelinton actually doing well then. Tell you what, so far Ajax, the defense has held water, whether or not it stays that way. Trying to play backwards to De Ligt. It's going to be out for a corner. Some fans engaging in the Cuban wave. We'd call it Mexican wave, but this is Miami, isn't it? So, Fernandes at the corner. Has been called close as Jack Grealish, trying to take it on the ground. Gets past Rashford. Inwards to Thiago Silva. Back out to, it's going to be Grealish again. Inwards to Silva. Good ball. Tackled by Joelinton. Now with Gabriel Martinelli. Rashford. Martinelli again. Backwards to Saliba. Joelinton to Saliba. Gotta say, this is looking good for Ajax. This is kind of the result they kind of needed, really. It's going to be a free kick here. Again, looking at the table, for Alexandra sitting on 8 points, Ajax only 3. It's a 5-point difference. Crew could win their game. I mean, should Arsenal lose and Crew get another 3 points out of that, making an 8-point difference between the two, that will solidify Ajax's relegation. Of course, Crew playing Real Madrid and Bordeaux playing Wolverhampton today. That match will be up next. Now with Luke Shaw, half an hour gone. Once again, if Ajax lose this game or fail to take points, and Crew Alexandra win their fixture versus Real Madrid coming up at the tail end of the broadcast, Ajax will be confirmed as relegated. So Nali, who seems to have floated backwards a little bit, to Foden. Trying to get that ball inwards, taken away by Ronaldo. And now it's Gabriel Martinelli. Joelinton to Saliba. Martinelli. Backwards to Saliba. Once again, if you're just joining us, Ajax need to draw points out of this game because of Crew Alexandra win their game coming up. That ball out of play. If Ajax fail to, well, is it win? Because if they win, it'd be up to 6 points. If Crew then win, it'd be up to 12, 11, be 5-point gap. So yeah, Ajax realistically need to win. They need to get points out of this game. If they do not, and Crew wins their game, they are confirmed as relegated, if that's how the math works out. Big game here. Once again, the two sides who faced off in the Domestic Cup semi-final. A thrilling couple of fixtures between the two. It's now with Jack Grealish. Tackled by Timber. Thought the referee was going to give a foul there. He chose not to. Frimpong at the touchline, back Edwards to Timber. Back over to Frimpong. Saliba to Joelinton. De Jong coming to the end of the half here. Don't believe there'll be much added time. Maybe a minute. There it is. Frimpong versus Luke Shaw. He'll play backwards to De Jong and backwards to De Ligt even further. That'll do it for the half. So, the side of Miami, who did win the domestic in-season tournament, versus that of the go-ahead Eagles, currently have failed to score against this Ajax side, which battled them well in the in-season tournament semi-final. Took that couple of fixtures there to penalties after it. Well, it's been a good game. Not really too many entertaining or exciting moments so far in the first half, but maybe in the second 45 we'll get something. I hope so. And here we go. We'll get back underway. I don't really think anybody's going to be watching this. Anyways, back underway. Here we go. It's William Saliba inwards to Jolinton, back to Saliba. Benzema is going to commit a foul here. Realistically, for Ajax to come out of this game with a point, a draw would be a halfway decent result. I think for Miami, again, it'd be disappointing, considering they're getting into that position where they're battling for not necessarily a league title, but they're kind of in the hunt for it. Phil Foden now with the ball. If he can find a way past Timber, well, he can't. Frimpong's actually swarmed then by Luke Shaw and Foden at the touchline. There'll be a substitution coming on then. And it will be Ruben Neves replacing Jolinton. Jolinton, I actually thought has played pretty good so far. Made some good defensive stops in the box. Hasn't really found much of the ball, but done a lot of the dirty work here for Ajax. It'll be Frimpong, maybe with room down the side. Can he get around Luke Shaw? To Rashford. Rashford's actually tried to play it back to Frimpong. Was Frimpong potentially offside, and that's why he's not gone for it? I'm not too sure. It'll be with Hakimi. Luka Modric back to Tonali, over to Shaw. I'm not going to say Luke Shaw's had an off game so far. He has been beaten a couple of times, which is unusual. Remember, coming up next, we do have... who do we have coming up next? It will be that of Bordeaux hosting Wolverhampton and Real Madrid hosting Crew Alexandra for our two remaining Division 1 fixtures this week. Remember, coming up next, Bordeaux hosting Wolverhampton Wanderers. It's Karim Benzema in the box. Can he find a way inwards potentially? Can't get round Delict. I think Ajax, with the way they've played, realistically could take 3 points here. I think Miami haven't played good enough to win this game. Ajax, I don't want to say have played too good to warrant the tie, but, they've at least remained competent here, and that's big. Something Ajax hasn't done much of this season. Grealish to Modric. Do I bite my words? Yes, I do. Bruno Fernandes puts away the opener. Spoken a little too soon, I'm afraid. One of the best Portuguese midfielders of all time. And Miami go up 1-0 in the 63rd minute, and it all starts. Grealish back inwards to Modric. Fernandes is by himself. Unmarked. Nobody in front of him, but just the goal and Manuel Neuer. And just like that, Miami up a goal over Ajax. The one time really Ajax are purely beaten ends up in the goal, because it's not really been like that today. Ajax have, played a competent game. Just the one time that they've been beaten in defense warrants a goal. I think they do have the potential to strike back and make this level. Still enough time, I think, to even win the game if they get on with it. It's with Timber over to Frimpong. Trying to play inwards. It's actually intercepted then by Phil Foden. It'll be Shaw. Shaw backwards to Marquinhos. And I think what we might see now is Miami just sit on the ball as much as they can. With Karim Benzema out to Grealish. Grealish can get round Saliba. Will have a good way forward here. Saliba does make the tackle. And 20 minutes remaining. Martinelli backwards to Saliba, was under pressure then from Luka Modric. Not really going to have space to run now, but he's got a couple of men in support here. Ruben Neves in midfield. Delict backwards, Neves over to Saliba. And once again, Ajax need to get moving here. They've got time to equalize this game. Whether or not they do it is up to them. Martinelli. Backheel pass to Ronaldo. One of his only touches of the game so far. Rashford. He's going to as they had De Jong forward, couldn't manage to find the pass. Benzema to Foden. Foden to Benzema. Tackled by Timber. It's Frimpong to Rashford to De Jong to Ronaldo. And just about 10 minutes remaining here. They really need to get going, Ajax, because they very well could draw level here. With Rashford, Odegaard, again, one of his first touches of the game. Back to Ronaldo. He can get round Sandro Tonali, might be through here, but he's got to muscle the Italian off the ball and can't do it. I'm assuming he's Italian. I'd be more surprised if he wasn't. Now Benzema. I was going to say, may have had a way through. It was good defending then from, I think Saliba that was, yep. Now under 10 minutes remaining. De Jong. Frimpong forward to Rashford. Rashford may make the mistake. No, it's actually to De Jong. Inwards to Ronaldo. Could be looking good for Ajax. It's Frankie De Jong. The shot, and it's off the side of the goal. Substitution being made then. Mikel Merino replaces Sandro Tonali, and Sadio Mane replaces Frimpong. 6-ish minutes remaining. Ajax got really close then to finding the net. They did find it, just not in it. Sadio Mane, best player in the world. Marcus Rashford, if he can get through. Mane's there. De Jong's on the outside. Rashford moves to the corner. Backwards to De Jong. If he can find a cross, maybe a pass. He has Odegaard now. Odegaard to Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo to equalize. Can't get it. But with Neves, advantage being played. Ronaldo, Sadio Mane. Oh, and he's tackled. Could very well be it for Ajax. Because it's Phil Foden. Inwards to Fernandez. Back to Merino. Foden again. Now with Luka Modric, it's going to be maybe a minute of added time. 2 is the answer. Thiago Silva on the outside. Inwards to Fernandez. To Foden, to Fernandez, tackled. Can Ajax find a last-ditch effort with less than a minute remaining? Rashford, Martinelli, doesn't look like it's going to happen. It doesn't. Inter Miami take the 3 points over Ajax, and Ajax better hope that Crew Alexandra do not beat Real Madrid, because if they do, that will mean relegation for last season's champions. It's a 5-point gap between them. Even a point for Crew Alexandra would make things difficult for Ajax, because then they'd have to overcome a negative 9-goal differential. Yeah, not looking good for Ajax here. Last season's champions, almost certainly looking to go down. By the way, coming into today, that will put Miami at 15 points. What? Put Miami at 15 points. Bordeaux ties, they'll be level. Madrid and Crew tie. It'll be a 3-way tie on points going in towards Matchday 9, the penultimate matchday next week. But for the time being, it will be Bordeaux hosting Wolverhampton. Remember, Real Madrid facing Crew Alexandra. Crew Alexandra walk away with even a point. It will almost certainly ensure Ajax relegated to Division 2. A win for Crew Alexandra, and it seals relegation to Division 2. Ooh, orange. I do not like that red kit. I'm dreadfully sorry. That is just an awful, awful clothing item, has to be said. Anyways, match number 2 of this Division 1 match day 8. Bordeaux hosting Wolverhampton Wanderers. Bordeaux currently top of the table. No guarantee they will leave this match day like that. 14 points ahead of both Real Madrid and Miami, who were at 12 coming into today. Bordeaux leaves with a draw, and they'll be tied on points with Miami. Madrid and Crew have a draw, and it will also be tied on points with Bordeaux and Miami. It'll be a 3-way tie going to match day 9. Tell you what, business end of the season now. Business is about to pick up Wolverhampton with the ball. Kingsley Coman once again having the start here. It is that of Benjamin Pavard back in the starting lineup for Bordeaux after having won the third place game versus Ajax 2-1. Kingsley Coman in the lineup as well. No surprises there. Kingsley Coman, the league leader in assists this season. Surprising. You didn't really think he'd have, that many, meaningful impacts on play. Actually tied for that league leading in assists with Tony Kroos. Big thing here for Bordeaux. They just have to play well. This Wolverhampton squad could very well break out and be strong at any time they choose. Diaby backwards to Diogo Jota. Inwards to Cody Gakpo. Kingsley Coman! And he's put it well wide. Well, I'm afraid that is a very poor effort from Coman then. You're in front of goal. He's not really got any pressure. He's had time to take that shot better, and he's just not done it. Cody Gakpo, back over to Coman. Diogo Jota. Casemiro, back to Jota. Jota to Gakpo. He's going to be offside here. Yeah, that's unfortunate because it was a good decision by Jota to pass the ball. He's done it too late. I think he's well offsides as well. Yeah, just pure well and away. Lino is not missing that. Acting surprised as if he knew he wasn't offside. Well, Gianluigi Donnarumma will kick it up the pitch. Kim Min-jae collects over to Benjamin Pavard. Raphael Varane with it now. Cody Gakpo back to Palhinha. Gakpo again. Kingsley Coman. Diogo Jota once more. Palhinha. Palhinha moving forward well here to Jota. Inwards to Gakpo. Could he have it now? Not quite. Good effort then. Very close. Bordeaux dominating this game on the attacking front. With Diogo Jota. Cody Gakpo, if he can turn around Van Dijk. Can't do it. Fellow countryman. Gotten the better of him there. Kingsley Coman, however, tackles. Can Coman find a shot this time? He's not. He had Diaby wide open in the middle. Couldn't quite find him. Salah to Madison. To Musiala with it now. Tackled by Ben White. It's going to be up for a corner. So Kevin De Bruyne with the corner. One of the first attacking plays of the game here for Wolverhampton. Let's see what they decide to do. Belgian from the corner, swings it in, looking for Van Dijk, can't get it. I believe was that Palhinha that was able to head it away. And now it's Benjamin Pavard to Jota. Backwards to Pavard. Try to get it to Gakpo, was intercepted by De Bruyne. And now Wolverhampton moving well. To the outside goes Musiala. Looks inwards to De Bruyne. Tried to get it through. Raphael Varane got in the way and will make a good clearance then. Andrew Robertson with the throw. Remember, he was part of this Bordeaux side, was traded to... where was he traded? I forget, actually. Cleared away to the feet of Madison, to Salah. Not the person you want with the ball at this point. It's a good save by Gregor Kobel. Kim Min-jae with good pressure. I think that's really the only thing that saved the goal there. Kobel's been a good keeper this season, but has not been really world-class. He's done well. Not necessarily... on fire. 26 minutes gone now. It's been a relatively even contest. Bordeaux have, controlled the football for the majority of the first 15 minutes. Since then, it has been Wolverhampton. It's Mo Salah, Palhinha tackling, trying to. De Bruyne versus Casemiro. It's a good tackle that time from Casemiro. Kingsley Coman on the outside to Gakpo. Trying to look forward now, has Diaby outside, has Coman to his opposite and passes to Coman. Can he get round Trent Alexander-Arnold? A half an hour gone here. Inwards to Gakpo, inwards to Casemiro, and tackled well. Mickey van de Ven actually has gone a little bit forward now. It's back with Kingsley Coman. Coman to Diaby. Looking to add to his account this season, Diaby. And a bit of a half-hearted effort then. Of course, he was under good pressure from Van Dijk, but no difficulty for Gianluigi Donnarumma in goal. Pride of AC Milan left for Paris Saint-Germain. Much to the dismay of the Rossoneri, throwing fake dollar bills at him. It's Kingsley Coman. It's for Diaby. Diaby potentially with space. And a good tackle. Diaby a little slow to get back up. I don't believe he's injured, though. Maddison gets round. It's Salah to Maddison. Back to Salah. Backheel pass to Maddison. To De Bruyne. Nearly looked as if Bordeaux was going to get back into an attacking sense then. Not quite. Near the end of the first half. We may actually get it at least 2 or 3 minutes at a time here. There's been a couple of corners. With Maddison, back to Luis Diaz. Get round, finds Mickey van de Ven, who's up the field. He's no stranger to scoring goals, Van de Ven. Now with Diaz. Back to Van de Ven. To Salah. Luis Diaz has been thrown down on the opposite side. It's with Maddison. Can't find the shot. Only the 1 minute added time. Luis Diaz had actually been thrown down on the opposite side of the pitch, I believe, by Moussa Diaby. No call from the referee. Neither of them had actually seen it. I would have called a foul. By Benjamin Pavard, and a good tackle by the Frenchman. And that will do it for the half. Level pegging here in Bordeaux, France. I'll be right back. I gotta go get some things from downstairs. If you are watching this, say, you are free to jot down your halftime changes if you have any. If not, then have a minute. Grab yourself a beer. I don't care. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, friends. I'm back now. Let's see. Has Say asked me to make any changes? I don't believe he has, unless he's done it in the YouTube comments. And no, nothing here. All right. Second half now underway. Bordeaux getting us going here. I think it's a very even first half, this, between the two sides. I think Bordeaux at times looked the better side. And at times Wolverhampton looked the better side. I think very much it could go either way here. I think, if the points are to be shared, I wouldn't be surprised. Madison up to Mickey Van de Ven. He's tackled by Kim Min-jae. It's now out wide to Coman, to Polina. Diogo Jota tried to play inwards then to Diaby. Sorry, Cody Gakpo was intercepted, but getting the ball right back. Now with Gakpo. Backwards to Polina. Coman, out wide to Ben Pavard. Back to Polina. Now with Varane to Casemiro, back to Varane. Now with Diaby. Out wide to Ben White. Inwards to Polina. Salah can't pick it up. It's now with Cody Gakpo. Kingsley Coman. Now with Diogo Jota. Can he get around Andrew Robertson, his former teammate? Almost, not quite. With Coman again. Kingsley Coman at the near post. Good save at the feet of Gianluigi Donnarumma. Coman's going to actually pick it back up, though. That pass inwards was intercepted. It's with Gakpo. Gakpo to Jota. Diogo Jota, can he get round Araujo here? No. Good defending from Wolverhampton. And now with an hour gone, still anyone's game. Trent Alexander-Arnold up to Mohamed Salah, who might be through here. And tackled by Kim Min-jae. Kingsley Coman. Now with Cody Gakpo to Diogo Jota. Can't get round Trent. I think that back four for Wolverhampton has done so well. Mickey Van de Ven, he's tried to play it inwards, couldn't quite. It's with Polina. Now with Kingsley Coman. Can get around Trent Alexander-Arnold to be through here. And again, the back four for Wolverhampton has been so fantastic. Robertson trying to be hunted down by Diaby. Couldn't do it. It's now with Van de Ven out wide. Ben White trying to pressure him. Varane retreats. It's James Maddison. Tackled by Kim Min-jae. Temporarily cleared away by Varane, but it's now once again with Wolverhampton in the attacking third. Maddison versus Varane. Inwards to Salah. Kim Min-jae can't tackle, and Wolverhampton go up. Well, it was a matter of time before one of the squad scored. It happened to be the Wanderers. Mohamed Salah fends off the tall Korean of Kim Min-jae, muscles past him. On his right foot, Gregor Kobel beaten at the near post. And Wolverhampton, who at a lot of times during this game looked as if they were going to be the side to concede, is the side to actually strike first. 70 minutes in. Now with Cody Gakpo. Backwards to Casemiro, to Gakpo again. Diaby, inwards to Casemiro. Polina. Tackled by Maddison. Now Maddison looking forward. Inwards to Van de Ven. To Maddison. Less than 20 minutes remaining here. Kevin De Bruyne to Salah. Kim Min-jae is beaten with Maddison. To Salah, looking for a second. That is going to be a penalty. Kim Min-jae commits handball in the box. That's exactly what's happened here. Salah has tried to swing the ball in. Kim Min-jae tries to put his arms behind his back. He's done it a little bit too late. Substitutions here. The Memphis Depay replacing somebody. Kevin De Bruyne from the spot. Top corner, no doubt. Well, when you thought that the points were going to be shared here, Wolverhampton go up, of course, dramatically. Gregor Kobel stranded in the goal. Wolverhampton, I will say, as Manuel Locatelli replaces Ben White, I will say this, Wolverhampton have absolutely deserved this lead here. Bordeaux have not played good enough. First half, they couldn't find a shot. Kingsley Coman missed a sitter. Memphis Depay replaces Mickey van de Ven, as well as Manuel Locatelli replacing Ben White and Lorenzo Insigne replacing Cody Gakpo. But it's Kingsley Coman now. Coman looking for it. Oh, and he's going to get it! I don't know if this is going to go down as a goal or an own goal, but it's gone off the arm of Donnarumma. Kingsley Coman give Bordeaux life here in the second half. Working in at the near post. And it's absolutely gone in off the arm of Donnarumma. Oh, no, it's not. It's gone off of the defender there. Oh, I'm wondering if that's going to go down as an own goal. Might have to. No, it has gone for Coman. Well, hang on. Bordeaux might be back on the attack here. Inwards to Polina. Back out wide to Coman. Oh, Kingsley Coman looking to make good on his errors in the first half. Has Jota. Coman always put it across the face of the goal, but nobody was there to finish. Oh, the drama. Raheem Sterling replaces Moussa Diaby. Goodness me. What has happened there? Coman, I don't know if that was a missed shot or tried to put in a cross. Nobody was on the end of it, which absolutely could have been the equalizer. But with 10 minutes to go, Bordeaux moving well with Diogo Jota to Sterling. Sterling versus Araujo. Trying to look inwards. Gets stripped of the ball by Salah. De Bruyne tries to play it forward. It's intercepted. 5 minutes remaining. Manuel Locatelli with it now. Back to Varane. Casemiro. Locatelli out wide to Sterling, who's onside. Has Diogo Jota. Has Lorenzo Insigne. Back to Jota. Cleared away by Virgil van Dijk. Now with Locatelli. Through to Casemiro. To Jota. Trying to find a pass. Diogo Jota can't get round Virgil van Dijk. Referee telling him to get up. No foul there. And it's now with Kevin De Bruyne. Through to Luis Diaz. Diaz with a lot of space now. Can he get through? 2 minutes at a time. Tried to play it inwards. Couldn't quite do it. Kim Min-jae gets it to Polina. Now to Casemiro. A minute gone. Sterling. To Insigne. To Jota. Lorenzo Insigne. Back to Polina. Oh, and they're going to call it. Two to 1 the score. Well, credit to Wolverhampton. They've deserved it. They've also kind of gotten away with one here, haven't they? Sorry, but it has to be said. I mean, come on now. I wouldn't lie to you, would I? Losing. Manuel Locatelli is actually going to go down and get that assist. And now, the final match of match day number 8. If we look at the table, Bordeaux will stay on 14 points. That's the wrong thing. Bordeaux on 14 points. Miami on 15. Bordeaux could drop to 3rd. Madrid could go back top of the table if they win this game. If they don't, they will drop to 3rd. Crew Alexandra will actually... No, they wouldn't. I think they would still be in trouble here, but again, it comes down to this. If Crew Alexandra win this game, they're currently on 8 points, 5 points ahead of Ajax, only 2 games remaining. If Crew Alexandra draw a point here, it will almost certainly mean relegation for Ajax. If they win, absolute relegation. If they draw, they'll have to score 10 goals in the next 2 fixtures. And that's assuming that Crew Alexandra hasn't. You know what I mean? Oh, the scenes potentially here. But for the time being, from the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu in Madrid, Spain, it is Real Madrid hosting Crew Alexandra. Crew side fighting to avoid relegation. They are absolutely in the picture for relegation, despite being atop the table a couple of weeks ago, but that speaks to the quality and competitive nature of Division 1. And by the way, there are plenty of Division 2 sides that will be worthy contenders here in Div 1. Of course, only about halfway through Division 2. They'll have 14 match day this season. Or, no, 12? No, they will have 14. At least they'll be twice a week after. David Alaba to Jorginho to Marco Reus. To Jorginho to Reus again. Alaba. John Stones with it now in defense. And I tell you what, I think realistically here, I think not 3 points for Madrid would be disappointing for Crew. Kind of be thinking that they deserve it. I mean, they've not played poorly. Militao to James, and I'll tell you what, Madrid could be moving well. Valverde. Oh, he's got round David Alaba. Dominic. Nine minutes. Sorry, 8:20. It has taken Vinicius Jr. to find the opener here for Real Madrid. Szoboszlai, beautiful ball inwards. Vinny's able to take that on his right foot on his second touch. Allison can't get to it. Crew Alexandra also looking to avoid relegation, let's not forget. Now it's Marco Reus trying to get around Cancelo. He'll find Alphonso Davies on the outside. Towards to Cruz, who coming into today was tied on assists with Kingsley Coman, top of the statistics chart. Coman actually notches himself a goal today. Manuel Locatelli gets his first assist of the season. It's Marco Reus trying to get around Cancelo. Back in play. Vardiol over to James. And now with Valverde. Backwards to James. Valverde again. Militao. Valverde. Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe getting around Alaba. Vinicius, can he get round Stones? That one was going to actually still stay in play. Davies is only just going to get it out of harm's way there. Toni Kroos to Rodriguez. Gabriel Jesus. Marco Reus. To Martinez. To Reus again. Reus going to get around Militao. Almost, not quite. Over to Gabriel Jesus with it. To Rodriguez. Mbappe can't find the shot. Goes down. Goretzka tackled. Intercepted by Szoboszlai, and now Kylian Mbappe looking for the second for Madrid. Down in the box. No penalty called. Oh, I tell you what, already a couple of controversial decisions from the referee. At least one penalty, I think, there. But Mbappe, in fairness, has gone down rather easily. And now it's Alphonso Davies going to get round Cancelo. Not quite. To Vardiol, back to Cancelo. Szoboszlai to Goretzka. Cancelo. Back to Vardiol. Cancelo again. Goretzka. Cancelo. Vardiol. Cancelo. Back to Goretzka. I'd tell you what, with how quickly Madrid scored, you'd be thinking that they would have scored another one here. Maybe are they on their way? Well, maybe not. Hey, I tell you what, very slow going here. Trying to find Valverde inwards. Jorginho's actually going to pick it up then. Martinez tried to play it inwards, intercepted. Militao. Valverde to James. Stones to Alaba. Jorginho. Now with Martinez and now Davies. Martinez back to Jorginho. Davies again. Martinez. Could find a shot here if he's able. To Cruz, to Jesus. Gabriel Jesus, the shot saved by Ederson. Out at the touchline for a corner. Corner swung in, looking for Marco Reus, headed away. Uh-oh, it's now with... Oh, it's going to be a handball here. That one's coming back. Toni Kroos from dangerous position, I'd say. I would say so, very much. Mbappe in the wall, Szoboszlai in the wall. I believe is that Goretzka with it as well. That's Vardiol in the end. Let's see, Toni Kroos from well a ways away. Does he try it? He's going to. Toni Kroos blocked by the wall and out for a corner. Valverde with it, but Mbappe. Oh, it's gone off his face. Now maybe it fixed his nose a little bit. Well, now with Jorginho, he's called Marco Reus close. That's probably going to be being played on the ground, and that's exactly what's happening. It's going to be Reus past Mbappe, potentially, in which Toni Kroos, former Madrid man himself. Toni Kroos, oh, goodness me, that was almost one of the goals of the season. Not quite. 1 minute at a time, it's Kylian Mbappe. Gets it to Vinicius. He can get round Martinez. He'll have an open one here. Vinicius Jr. cuts back to Mbappe at the 6-yard box, and Kylian Mbappe puts in a second for Madrid right before the half. Just a huge effort here. Vinicius I think probably could have taken it on himself, but finds Mbappe inwards. Just the extra pass will do. Alisson not even really out of position, maybe a little bit slow reacting to the shot. Then again, clinical stuff from Kylian Mbappe. Well, massive half of football then for Real Madrid. Well, a slow day at the office, absolutely, for Gabriel Jesus, a man that was formerly leading the goal-scoring charts then. Matter of fact, does still lead at 4. Mbappe would have now taken that lead with his 5th of the season. All right, I don't believe we have any additions in the YouTube chat or changes. And now, we're back underway. So Madrid up 2 at the break. Back now, and I think, not going to say is this game the nail in the coffin for Crew Alexandra, but I mean, not looking good for him. A squad that was leading the table earlier in the season. Szoboszlai to Mbappe for his brace. Good save by Alisson. Once again here, let's set the stakes for you. We go back to the league table. Miami was tied with Madrid on points entering today. It's looking increasingly likely like that will happen again. Madrid will go top of the table on goal difference. Bordeaux will drop to 3rd, Miami 2nd. Wolverhampton will stay as the header. Oh, goodness me. Oh, it's not. What in the hell? I don't even know what's just happened. What was a football match has turned into a rugby scrum at the goal line. And it's ended up in the back of the net. 3-0 corner comes in, headed inwards. Alaba to the fucking hell. What is that? What am I looking? Oh my God! Jorginho's leg is broken in half. Hang on. We need to dissect this. I mean, this is only second worst to the Thibaut Courtois own goal from the domestic cup in-season tournament. So, headed inwards then by, who was that? Is that Valverde? No, it's Emre Can. Well, that's actually a great header from Emre Can. Anyways, headed in. Alisson saves awkwardly. It's off his shin to the feet of David Alaba, who taps it backwards. Okay. On the ball, actually makes a second touch on it past the gloves of Alisson. Alisson kind of coughs up the ball to now the feet of Militao, who doesn't really have an open attempt, but shoots it. Goes off of Jorginho, then off of Alisson, trickles into the net. Jorginho's leg. Oh, that's disgusting. Look at how far his leg bent backwards. Well, I may have just found my thumbnail this week. There is no way Jorginho is still in this football match, man. Does that go down as a goal or an own goal? I think, it does go down as an own goal against Alisson. 3-0 in the most bizarre circumstance. Once again, second probably only to Thibaut Courtois' own goal in the in-season tournament this past Sunday. Which, if you haven't seen that, why don't you have a look? Now with Mbappe. Can he get round Toni Kroos, maybe put a ball in? He'll be out to Cancelo. Cancelo's actually going to have well, Marco Reus actually going to defend quite well there, but if he's able to keep it, that's the question. No, it's actually then intercepted again by Cancelo. It's with Vinicius Jr. Vinny at the near post. Can he find a shot? Oh, it's going to be a penalty! Oh, goodness me. What a turn of events. It's off the arm of Martinez. See it again. It's off of Alisson. I'm not actually even sure that's hit his arm. Royce will be replaced by Mikel Oyarzabal. Mbappe from the spot for the fourth goal for Madrid. Off the woodwork. He's absolutely tried it with pace, but it's not worked. And, well, I'm actually not convinced that this was a handball there by Martinez. The camera angle did not help, I'll be fair. Let's see. Ball comes in. Vinny shoots it. Alisson saves it off his ball bag. And then... Oh, has it hit his arm? Yeah, it has as well. Well... Oh, there it is. I think that is why. Because... realistically, now it's gone off his shoulder. Yeah, it's gone off his shoulder there, and then there it's hit his hand. I think that is kind of away from his body enough to call that. I'm not too sure, but after Mbappe's penalty miss, it's still 3-0. This is a bizarre game here. Inwards, Vinicius Jr. looking for it to Valverde, shot blocked. Real Madrid absolutely will go top of the table after this one on goal difference. It's now Alphonso Davies out wide. Oh, it kind of gets past Reece James there if he's able to keep it in. With Martinez. Jesus flies through the air into the gloves of Ederson as the ball. Mbappe heads it to Emre Can, to Goretzka. Josko Gvardiol to Szoboszlai. Back to Goretzka, has Mbappe. Mbappe's onside, I think. Alisson saves it that time. Jorginho, who somehow still has his leg in one piece. Although that's debatable. It's Vinicius Jr. by himself. Madrid's fourth. Second of the game for Vinicius. Good tackle then by Szoboszlai. Puts the ball at the feet of Vinny. And once again, Madrid strike with confidence. 4-0 to Los Blancos. Well, they've had an absolute treat so far today, the Madrid fans. Still about 25 minutes remaining. Could they find a fifth? Militao to James. Valverde, Emre Can to Szoboszlai. Goretzka with it now. Now with Cancelo. Gabriel Jesus will make the tackle. And out of play. So Timo Werner replaces Vinicius. I think Vinicius, yep, that'll mean him short of his hat trick then, which is unfortunate. Edson Alvarez will replace somebody there. Timo Werner was last season one of the best goal scorers in Division 1. This season a bench warmer for Real Madrid. I think in the one game he did play, he did score for them. We'll have to see. Timo Werner again. That one's going to work out. Dominic Szoboszlai get round David Alaba, which he can. Advantage being played by the referee. David Alaba trying to force Szoboszlai into the corner. Gets it to Emre Can. Madrid still with it. Back to Alisson. Werner presses him out wide. 15 minutes remaining here. 4-0 the score for Real Madrid. Alvarez to Martinez to Jesus. Lofted over the top looking for Mikel Oyarzabal, who does have a goal to his name this season. Goretzka will tackle. Alvarez. Stones. Jorginho to Jesus. Gabriel Jesus looking for it now. To Jorginho, tackled by Gvardiol twice. Good defending from the Croatian. And now Valverde. Backwards to Emre Can, to Szoboszlai, to Valverde again, Szoboszlai. That pass intercepted. Mikel Oyarzabal. Jesus. Emre Can goes down. Advantage being played, I think, in the favor of Crew that time. Less than 10 minutes remain. Mbappe to Szoboszlai, to Goretzka. Szoboszlai looking for Mbappe, and has him. If he can get round David Alaba here. Trying to buy some time, get some men forward. Alaba tackles. What in the hell? Out of play for a corner. And substitution being made now. Nabil Fekir replaces Dominic Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai, who's had a great game. And Daichi Kamada replaces whoever the hell that was. Anyways, Mbappe with the corner has Werner close. Timo Werner with it on the ground. If he can get round Oyarzabal, might be in here. Can't do it. Oh, but gets it back. 5 minutes remain. It's with Mbappe. Can't get round David Alaba. Daichi Kamada up to Martinez, to Jesus. I think the big story here is this buys Ajax another week to get some points on the board and avoid potential relegation, but it's with Martinez the shot. Great save from Ederson, and out for a corner. Kelly Oyarzabal to take it. Oyarzabal from the corner. Headed away, not quite. Handball by somebody. Is this a free kick or a penalty here? It's going to be a free kick. Not too sure how much added time we have. Probably a couple of minutes here. There's Martinez to Davies. Mbappe. Fekir. Now Goretzka. Timo Werner. Oh, John Stone's a good tackle. And that'll do it. 4-0 for Real Madrid. What a great game that was. Well, I tell you what, this is an absolutely deserved win then by Madrid. For Crew Alexandra, coming into this game hoping they were going to find points. The reality is, all they found is disappointment. Well, that will do it for the Division 1 side of match week number 8. For Hotspot, it has been a pleasure joining you here once again. And stay tuned for Thursday when we come back round with Division 2. Should be a fun week of Division 2. But for now, so long.